If you are a medical professional who uses CT scans in the course of your business, one thing you have probably realized is that there is a lot of concern about the risks of using CT scans, and this risk has only been heightened of late, since the publication and popularity of a study that examined the risks of using this form of medical imaging on children. Given the questions and concerns patients tend to have these days about CT scans, it will benefit you a great deal to make sure your website answers some of the common questions patients are likely to have. The first question you should be sure to answer is the one most patients are wondering, and that is whether or not the exposure to radiation will hurt them. Of course, you have a responsibility to be entirely truthful with your patients, and to let them know that there is a small matter of risk involved in exposure to radiation, but you should also be sure to let them know that the amount of radiation to which they will be exposed is similar to having an X-ray done, is extremely minimal and is certainly offset by the benefits received. The second question a patient is likely to wonder is whether or not there is anything in particular they should do in preparation for having the exam taken. So let them know that this will largely depend on which part of their body is receiving the scan, after which you should detail any special attention they should take for different areas of their body, for instance, removing jewelry that will interfere, or fasting for a few hours before the scan if a contrast medium will be required. And finally, most patients are likely to be curious as to what they will deal with during and after the procedure, especially if they have never had one done before. So you should let them know that the exam is unlikely to last longer than an hour, and will be entirely painless. Detail for them the process that will precede the scan, and explain the manner in which different contrast mediums will be administered for different scans, so that each patient will know what they can expect to encounter, and can prepare their physical and mental state accordingly. As a medical professional, it is incumbent upon you to take care of your patients in the best manner possible, and a large part of this will be answering any questions they have or are likely to have. Be sure to answer these questions on your website, and be sure to pay attention to any other questions that crop up from patients on a regular basis so as to be able to incorporate answers to these as well. If you are interested in finding more radiology information, as well as tremendous deals on radiology equipment, be sure to visit www.ljxray.com and keep benefiting the health of your patients.